This is the second part of your chapter money. First part you studied about addition and subtraction of only rupee and only paise, like they were not combined. But in this we will add rupee and paise by writing rupee and paise in separate column. Like first we add the paise and then we add the rupee. So the question says add rupee 4.40. This is read as 4 rupee 40 paise, and rupee 3.30. This is read as 3 rupee and 30 paise. So 4 rupees and 40 paise and 3 rupees and 30 paise you have to add. So you know the part after decimal is paise and before decimal is rupee. So this part is paise, this part is paise. So what we do, we write rupee and we write paise. So in rupee column we will write what is in the rupee, like 4 rupee is there, so we will write 4, and 3 rupee is there, so we will write 3 rupees. And then in the paise we know this is 40 paise and this is 30 paise. So in the paise column we will write 40 and 30. So this becomes 4 rupee 40 paise and 3 rupee 30 paise. So this is rupee and this is paise. You know this, right? So we will separate rupee and paise in 2 columns. One column will be rupee, one column will be paise. In the rupee column we will write the part before decimal. In the paise column we will write the part after decimal, like after the dot part. Now we will add paise, like 40 plus 30 is 70. 40 plus 30 is 70 and 4 plus 3 is 7. So that becomes, so that becomes 7 rupee and 70 paise. Clear? Next question says add rupee 11.35. That is 11 rupees and 35 paise. The part before decimal is rupee, the part after decimal is paise. So this is read as 11 rupees and 35 paise. And this is 14 rupees and 70 paise. So what, we will make 2 columns of rupee and paise. One is rupee, one is paise. I'll write rupee column 14 and 70, and in the column of again next we will write 11 and 35. That is rupee we will write 11 and 14, and in the paise column we will write 70 and 35, because this is read as 14 rupees 70 paise and this is read as 11 rupee and 35 paise. So rupee and column both are separated. Now we add 0 plus 5 is 5, 7 plus 3 is 10, 10 is read as 0, 10. So we write 0 and we carry 1 to the rupee part. So 10, 1 0, we write 0 and 1 is carried to the rupee part. So 4 plus 1 is 6 and 1 plus 1 is 2. The main thing you need to remember is this should not be 3-digit. This will always be a 2-digit number in the paise column. So whenever it exceeds, like when here it came 10, so I wrote 0 and 1 is carried to the rupee part. Now I added the rupee part. This is the main concept behind this. Paise should not increase with the like it should not be 3-digit number. It should always be a 2-digit number. So that's why I did not write 10 over here, like 105 I did not write, because you know that in 1 rupee there is 100 paise. This you know. I'll just show you. It's written in your book. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paise. This you remember. Every time you remember this. So I will not write 105. Instead I will write 0 and we will carry 1 to the rupee part. And then like we used to add with borrowing, Same way we will add the rupee part. Now it becomes 26 in the rupee and 5 in the paise. So that becomes 26 rupee and 5 paise. If I'll have to write in figure, I'll write 26 rupee and 5 paise. Like 5 I will write in the number 5 and 26 is the rupee, so I will write in the rupee. 26 is rupee, so I'll write 26 rupee, and 5 if says 5 I will write and I will put a small dot in between, so that becomes 26 rupee and 5 paise. Clear? Now here it is subtraction of rupees and paise. Same way addition, same way you will do subtraction. The question says you have to subtract rupees 32.30, that is read as 32 rupees and 30 paise, from that means this number will be in the above, from rupees 88.50, that is 88 rupees and 50 paise. So you have to subtract this number from this number. Okay, so what we will do, we will make again two column of rupees and paise. Okay, because here it is rupees and paise both. So in the rupee I will write 88.50, 88 in the rupee and 50 in the paise. Then I'll write 32.30, 32 in the rupee and 30 in the paise column. Why? Because we know here 30 is paise and 32 is rupee. Here 88 is rupee and 50 is paise. So I will write 88 and 32 in the rupee column and I'll write 50 and 30 in the paise column. Then I will subtract. Why I have written 88.50 in the above? Because I will have to subtract from this one. So I will write this number 88.50 in the above. Now I will subtract paise first. I will subtract paise first, then I will move to the rupee. So when I will subtract 50 minus 30, that is 0 minus 0 is 0 and 5 minus 3 is 2. That is 50 minus 30 is 20. Now we'll move to the rupee part. 8 minus 2 is 6 and 8 minus 3 is 5. So the answer becomes 56.20, that is 56 rupees and 20 paise. You see here? You will subtract and write the answer like this. Few questions are there. I'll give you in the assignment part what you have to do and what you don't have to do. What you have to do in copy as what you have to do in book. This is your last part in the chapter money. This is story sums. You know what is a story sums? There is a story where you have to add or subtract according to the chapter. So in this chapter, as you can see, this is money chapter. So you have to subtract and add money. Few amount you have to add or subtract according to the question given. So the first question says, Kia bought chocolates for rupees 22, a packet of chips for rupees 10, and a candy for rupee 5. How much did she spend in all? In all, I have said already, if it's written all, you have to add. What you have to do, you have to write cost of chocolates. Whenever there is word problems related to the chapter money, you will always write cost. Cost of something, cost of chocolate, cost of candy, cost of chips. Because in every question there will be something that will have a cost, that will have amount. So either you start with the word problem with the amount or start with cost of that, amount of money spent, anything. You will read the question and then only answer. So in this question, she has bought chocolates. So there must be some cost of chocolates, cost of packet of chips or cost of candy. So we will write the statement as cost of chocolates is 22, cost of packet of chips is 10, cost of candy is 5. I will write rupee in the above because every question has rupee. So I have already told you, whenever you do addition or subtraction, you write this either it is rupee or either it is paise. You write the symbol in the above and then you add. Now you add these. You add the ones place, that is 5 plus 0 plus 2 is 7 and 2 plus 1 is 3. So the total amount she spent in all was rupees 37. Okay. Let's solve one another example. This question says Pooja has had rupee 100 in her purse. She bought 5 colorful balloons for rupees 30. How much money is left with her? I will solve this question in copy so that it becomes easy for you to understand. Okay. So as the question says, Pooja had rupee 100 in her purse. So I'll write the statement as amount of money Pooja had is equal to rupee 100. Clear? She bought 5 colorful balloons for rupees 30. So I'll write number of balloons she bought. So how many balloons she bought? She bought 5 balloons. Now, cost of each balloon. So one balloon cost rupees. She bought 5 colorful balloons for rupees 30. Okay, so cost of 5 balloons is rupees 30. Okay, so she bought 5 colorful balloons for rupees 30. So number of balloons she bought was 5. Number of balloons she bought was 5 and cost of 5 balloons was rupees 30. Now the question says how much money is left with her. What we have to do when the question says left, if it is written left, we have to subtract. As you can see in both the question it is rupee. So I will write rupee. Clear? Then I will write 100 because she had 100 rupees and she spent rupees 30 for 5 colorful balloons. So I will subtract. Now 0 minus 0 is 0. 0 minus 3. I cannot subtract 0 minus 3. So I will take 100 from the 100 column. So that becomes 10 tens. So now 10 minus 3 is 7 and 1 becomes 0. So amount left with her is rupees 70. So you understood this. So first I wrote amount of money Pooja had. So she had rupees 100 in her purse. Now number of balloons she bought was 5. 5 balloons she bought. Now what was the cost of 5 balloons? The cost of 5 balloons was rupees 30. She bought 5 balloons for rupees 30. Now how much money is left with her? Whenever the question says left, we have to subtract. Whenever the question says all, we have to add. Now whenever it is left, we have to subtract. So I will write the symbol rupee because both the amount is in rupee. And I will write 100 minus 30. So I will subtract 100 minus 30. So 0 minus 0 becomes 0. 0 minus 3. I cannot subtract 3 from 0. So I will borrow 100 from 100 columns. So that becomes 10. So like this, 0 becomes 10. Okay, 0 becomes 10. Now 10 minus 3 is 7. And as I have taken 100 from the 100 column, so 1 becomes 0. So 100 minus 30, you know, that is 100 minus 30 is 70. So amount left with her is rupees 70. So 70 rupees is left in her purse. So now students, two questions I have discussed regarding addition and subtraction of chapter money. I will give few more questions from this story sums also in the assignment. Till then, read this chapter once again. Watch this video again and again if you have any problems, and do ask me in the message section. Till then, practice more with your addition and subtraction of chapter money, and take care. Bye bye.